All right, so I can do it from here. Okay. So here you have the image. You do have the image of all the program committee members. Some, well, not of some, the ones that provided pictures. I mean, we formed the PC at the end of March. About half of the PC was from the 2022 PC, and the other half was all new people. So that to have a balance between continuity and renewal. We had 4 women and 21 men, which is not very good, but it, you see there the statistics from other years, and it's not easy, but at least we did something. And then for countries and regions, I think it's we think it's pretty balanced, or we try to balance it. 9 from the US, 3 from China, 2 from Australia, 1 from Taiwan, from the more Asian region, and then from Europe, 3 from France, 3 from Italy, 1 from the UK, 1 from Germany. We also had an artifact track. Marc Chevalier, who couldn't make it to the conference, but he did a fantastic job, forming the Artifact Evaluation Committee in April, and he put together a fantastic set of people, which did a really good job. We set up social media presence as in 2022, and Louis Rustenholz, who's the publicity chair over there. Louis, raise your hand. That he has been, has been sending all the messages there, and he's sending messages for each talk and so on to keep the. So you have here, that's Louis' name. There you have the pointers and so on. We had more than 250 followers. First message was sent out on March 17th. We got 100 views, 13 retweets, 19 likes. We sent reminders before the deadline. We announced the deadline extension also through the social media. And during the talks, we're giving, we're putting up photos and so on. One thing to consider is maybe if we want to use alternative platforms, platforms other than Twitter, X, for next year, Mastodon, for example. So that's something we can discuss. Paper submissions. This is your part, no? Yeah. Okay.
I can. Yeah. I will explain briefly some statistics and numbers about the submissions and all of those data. So the paper deadline was on 24th of April. We had our first paper on the 13th of April. Indeed, we had another one even before, but it was a desk to reject some paper that has absolutely nothing to do with SAS. The deadline was extended until the 1st of May. We can see from the data that most of the papers came the day of the deadline, and then we extended, and this gave us like 4 additional papers from. Actually, this was a good idea. I think we think because one of those papers was actually accepted, so it gave the possibility to have one more good paper. This year we have 40 full submitted papers, 38 regular papers, and 2 neat papers. More or less, this is similar to what we had in previous editions. In past year it was 43. The year before 40, 30, 50, 37. So we are not much better than in other cases, in other years, but we're not worse. We're more or less the same. Regarding the number of authors per paper and papers per author, the trend is very similar to what we saw in the past edition. Most of the authors send 1 paper, and most of the papers are written by 2 authors. Regarding the artifact evaluation, we got 12 artifact submissions. This is a similar number to what we had in past editions, maybe a bit lower. As you know, papers have some, after the artifact evaluation, the accepted papers may have some stamps, some budget that can be validated, extensible, or available. Where validated is just the minimum thing is that the results, the experimental results, could be reproduced by the Artifact Evaluation Committee. 3 papers got this badge. Additionally, the papers could also get extensible badge, meaning that it is both validated and extensible, meaning that the the source code was available and that it seems for the artifact evaluation committee that the code could be reused for other things. So 7 papers got this badge, and some other papers, I don't have here the numbers, but also I think most of them were archived on the Zenodo platform. That is just a way to preserve this for the posterity for the years. One artifact was validated, but the paper was unfortunately rejected, and one other artifact was rejected and the paper too. So about the review process, as you know, SAS follows a double-blind 2-round review process where the PC members and the 23 external reviewers produce reviews for the papers, at least 3 reviews, in most of the cases 4 first-round reviews per paper. The reviews were due or June 9, and authors could respond to reviews in this period, a few days later. The response from the authors were taken seriously and they were followed by PC discussions, where most of the discussions happened on EC Chair. We tried to solve all the discussions there, and the tentative decisions were we got tentative decisions for all except for 7 papers, and we solved these pending things during the virtual PC meeting on June 26. Most of the all of the pending papers had PC members from all the time zones, so it was a bit difficult, but we managed to do it, and finally we reached a consensus. We got 5 shepherding, and on June 29, the authors were notified, and finally we got the final version on the 3rd of August. And regarding some statistics about the submitted and accepted papers by country, as well as the acceptance rate, we can see in this graph. So overall, we had 20 papers. 20 papers were accepted, 19 regular papers, and 1 neat paper. Regarding the number of contributions, this follows a similar trend than in the past years. Most of the contributions comes from China, US, France, Germany, and Italy. The acceptance rate follows like an inverse relation. So Italy get the most acceptance rate, then Germany, France, US, and China. And that's what we have. Okay, and here, maybe you continue here?
Sure. So we would like to thank our sponsors for the generous support, Google and the ENS Foundation, also Meta, Absinthe, Amazon, Springer, and the MDA Software Institute contributed in several ways. And we also want to thank Springer for hopefully eventually publishing these proceedings. All right. And last thing is the announcement. So, do you want to come over? Yeah, you. Yeah. So he doesn't know, but it doesn't matter, no. So the announcement is that SAS 2024 will be organized by Roberto. He does know. He does know.
I know.
So Roberto, if you want to say something.
Okay. Yeah, it will be in Pasadena, I think. Yeah. So California. And because I'm now not that far away from there, so I'm in charge of that. I'm looking for a co-chair that I still need to find. I try to do my best. No, disappearing. Well, I need to find a good balance between men and women, so I need to look on that side. And well, that's it. I took all the images from your work because you made a great work for this SAS, so I hope to do the same for the next. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Thank you. So many thanks to Roberto for accepting, and with this we close this business meeting. And anyway, let's go and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.